Queensland Masters Athletics are struggling to attract the membership and participation necessary to allow them to thrive. But that's where we come in. Here at the Real Consultancy Group, we work to help you to achieve substantial growth and reach your club's full potential. We will now present you our professional recommendations and advice for Queensland Masters Athletics to help them to thrive in the ever-changing sports industry outlined. Swimming, football, athletics, you name it. The Australian sporting industry is booming, generating over $12 billion a year, with a rapidly increasing growth rate. According to Deloitte, the number of participants in sport is growing yearly. The rise in this so-called Fitspo generation is creating a boom of social media influencers leading the market growth. Furthermore, social media has increased the ability of sports fans to connect with teams and professional athletes. According to Benny, this rising health consciousness has created a trend towards group fitness, and sports is increasingly important for bringing communities together, providing important social interaction for many. But why are you telling us all of this? Queensland Masters Athletics is specifically for those aged 30 and above. QMA promotes fun, friendship and fitness for all abilities. Queensland Masters Athletics are struggling to attract the membership and participation necessary to allow them to thrive. Queensland Masters Athletics target segment is likely to be classified within the enrichment culture segment, as they are elderly and time-rich. This unique point of difference is a strength for the club, as there are no other athletics clubs in Queensland which specifically target the older age group. However, as shown in the positioning map, the USP does come with a few downsides. The aging nature of the membership means that there is a lack of age diversity, which is hindering the innovativeness of the club's management. Therefore, the club has a very weak online presence and is behind its competitors in terms of quality of their website and social media platforms. Therefore, there is a clear opportunity for QMA to improve its marketing by utilising these digital conduits. Despite these opportunities, many of QMA's members are technologically illiterate, making this increasingly difficult to implement successfully. Furthermore, competitors such as parkruns are increasingly targeting families successfully. The opportunity for Queensland Masters Athletics to become more inclusive to all age groups and target younger members as a secondary target market is a clear one. These are the three key objectives for Queensland Masters Athletics. Firstly, Masters Athletics need to drive membership and participation, but just how should they do this? We are aiming for a 20% increase in membership in the next 4 months, as this is the peak summer season for athletics. The club can also promote themselves to younger potential members in Queensland to attract a younger secondary target audience. Secondly, Queensland Masters Athletics needs to promote the National Championships in Brisbane through 2020, both as an event but also as a key membership driver. This event is a key milestone opportunity for the club, and it is vital that this event is utilised to the full potential for Masters Athletics. We will run a survey after the championships to find out how new members heard about the club. We aim to have 45% of new members gained in the year period after the championships join because of the national championships. Lastly, but definitely not least, Queensland Masters Athletics needs to develop an effective social media presence online. The trend of rising consumer expectations means that social media presence is expected from an organisation in the present day, meaning that this objective is essential for the survival of the club. QMA's social following should increase by 60% in the next 4 months. So now let's get into tactics. Just how are these objectives going to be achieved? We undertook a survey of 70 Queensland residents, asking what key features they look for in a sports club. The most popular answer given was a strong and attractive website. The third most popular answer was a social media presence, with 38% of respondents saying it was important. Therefore, our first recommendation to Masters Athletics is to redevelop their website and improve their social media presence. This recommendation links to both the first objective, which is to increase membership and participation, as the use of digital conduits will increase the awareness of Masters Athletics and the club's posts will reach a larger audience than previously possible. It also directly links to the third objective, which is to develop an online presence According to King, convergence within sports industry has meant that social media platforms are a key tool used by sports clubs. We recommend that this be implemented by sending 2 members of the QMA team to a social media training course, where they will learn how to properly and effectively operate social media for an organisation. And it can be responsible for curating and scheduling social media posts for the club going forwards. Many of the survey respondents said that they look for images or videos and interactive content from sports clubs. Therefore, we propose that QMA posts 5 times a week on their Facebook, and later posting 3 times a week on their Instagram, including content that allows interaction with followers, such as voting polls, in order to move audiences from the cognitive state of attention to the affective stage of interest. In order to develop a new website, we propose sending staff and members to a single-day business website training course to ensure long-term functionality in a cost-effective way. This is essential in the modern day. 97% of respondents said that they need a website which is clear and easy to navigate. This indicates ease of use is essential for QMA's website, hence why we are locating part of our tight budget to training. This recommendation is prioritised as a gold medal recommendation, meaning we believe this is the most important aspect QMA must work on. Next is our second most important silver medal recommendation. We recommend that QMA run monthly community sports day events. These days will involve fun sports activities and competitions for people of all ages, including families, meaning that QMA can increase awareness and membership of the younger age group, particularly those aged 30 to 50 who QMA currently struggle to recruit. Therefore, this recommendation directly works to achieve objective number 1, which is to drive membership and participation. Over 50% of our survey participants said that they will prefer to go to an event such as this one, monthly or quarterly. Therefore, we will hold these events monthly in the run-up to the National Championships in 2020, but we will revise the strategy accordingly after the next 4 months. These events will allow people to bring their own food, which will save QMA money, but also build upon the friendship and community aspects that the club promotes. There will be giveaways of QMA water bottles and t-shirts, as well as a competition to win a Fitbit at the end of the year, which will spread awareness for the club and encourage participation. At these events, a small gold coin donation will be encouraged in order to take part, to assist in raising funds for QMA. Lastly is our bronze medal recommendation. This recommendation is to run river runs once a week. This will involve a relaxed social run from Kangaroo Point, along the river and to the Goodwill Bridge, to which all QMA members, as well as members of the public, are welcome to join. The run will end with an optional coffee afterwards to allow people to socialise. This will run up until the National Championships in 2020, and each week there will be a countdown to the event, as well as runners handing out flyers during the run, promoting both the event and QMA. This recommendation links to the objectives number 2 and number 1, as potential members can meet the current members, and the runs also promote the National Championships, which is the key membership driver for the club. Our team's projected 4-month budget for QMA consists of 2 primary sectors: local marketing and social media presence. The local marketing sector will cost $1,420, and the social media presence sector will cost $7,057, which is the total cost of $8,477 over the 4 months. This Gantt chart shows examples of weekly schedules that we propose QMA implements for the above recommended objectives. So we've set out the objectives and recommendations, but now let's look into the long term. Constant evaluation and improvement is key for an organisation's success. We suggest that QMA holds monthly board meetings to evaluate the success of the recommendations implemented. In these meetings, the members who attended the website's social media training courses will pass on their learned knowledge to the other members, so that eventually more members can share the responsibility of running the QMA's conduits. We also suggest that QMA looks into utilising a service like Hootsuite, a site which allows easy scheduling and monitoring of social media posts. After the National Championships in 2020, this strategy will be adapted, and QMA should look for other future events to utilise in order to meet the objective of raising awareness and driving membership.